here.
Yeah.
Now, everything here in Texas is larger, so we got our Texas-sized ice cream sandwich. Can anyone guess what flavor?
Vanilla?
No.
Chocolate?
That's that rock called
Rocky Road.
Rocky Road. Alright, right back here we have our twin columns and our kissing column. Now, if y'all wondering when this kissing column is believed to meet, we don't exactly know. The most accurate estimate is going to be about 100 to 200 years, as the growth rate here in the cave is going to be about 100 years per inch. Are there any questions before we move on?
Which one's the kid?
No.
That one right there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
I think that is gonna fall.
It won't fall. I promise. It'll meet and then it'll continue growing as that calcite drips from the ceiling.
When those two come near, then they fall.
So when they meet, they're not gonna break or anything. I promise. When they meet, that calcite will just start to fall all the way down the formation, and it'll form a big column, kind of like that.
There's any like inner space mine outside.
Well, we got the sluice. Yes, that is where you get a bag of dirt or bucket or something. You take it out there and sand it
How
in.
did you get it?
How did we get it?
You wanna give money?
Yeah, you'll pay. You'll go to the gift shop. You'll pay for the bag of dirt or bucket of dirt or sand, I guess, and then you'll go out to the sluice and mine it. Yes.
Yeah.
It's completely natural. We didn't mess any of this up or anything. So the mud's
If
formed.
there's
with
any
dirt.
animals over here, like if there's somebody have any pets, they like if they go out there, like they will stuck over there.
Headache Alley. And watch your step as well, please.
What is Eric Havali?
What's called headache alley? Because if you hit your head, you're gonna get a headache.
Like if we.
I know why did that hit headache.
Alright, watch your step. Watch out for the puddles in this room. This should be quite a few.
Huh?
Watch out for the puddles.
Like what is that over there?
That is the bottom over there. These are all white right back there.
Wow.
Aya, hold bunny's hand.
Nothing happened. Be careful, beta.
Oh, the water.
Alright, watch out for this little tree right here.
Bunny, don't step on it.
Alright, we're gonna stop right here.
The natural water. What is it?
I'll explain what that is in a minute. I'll explain what it is in a minute.
Bunny, no? Nope. That's not even. You can't even see it here.
No, you can't go. You can't cross over here at all.
You can't touch this.
And we can't touch. We can't cross anything. We're not in the proper gear.
Yeah, no touching, no touching. Like in my class, all of my students say like no touching, no touching.
It is technically kind of a path.
Oh,
Yes.
this water is falling from top?
Yeah, the water. It's from rainfall and everything that's happened on the surface.
Oh, okay. Now is also is falling, right? The water sound coming, right? That is falling.
Yeah, all the water is dripping from the ceiling and hitting all the formations and the water puddles and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's wet back there.
All right. This room is called the Discovery Room. It was the first room here in the 63. The Texas Highway Department was scanning the area to build I-35. Now, when they were trying to build the rest of I-35, due to the position of the train tracks, they knew they had to build an overpass. To build the overpass, they had to test the land for stability, drilling 23 total holes in a 1-acre plot of land. 8 of the drill holes broke through the surface of the cave.
I love it. Happy Juneteenth Day.
And then right here, this is called the, when this cave was discovered, some scientists came down here, one named Dr. Banner took a 22-inch sample of this flowstone, and they discovered the growth of it to be about 400,000 years old. Now, we call it the flowstone because as it rains up on the surface, every about 3 to 4 days after rainfall happens, it seeps into the cave, and it can start constantly flowing back. Flows all the way down to this little pool. This pool is about 2 to 3 feet deep, and it can hold up to 100 gallons of water.
Like there's any fishes?
No fish. Nah. All right, we're gonna start heading our way into our next room, please. no one's out here.
What is it? What is it? No,
Well, that is part of the hidden passage door.
like the slippery.
Yeah. It's one of the step up from the door. Well, the hidden passage was in that room underneath. You walk up some stairs right there, and you exit from that little right there, and then you walk the rest of the way out.
Like in the hidden passage, there is something. Drink at the time.
We don't drink any water down there, but there's going to be water dripping as well. They'll be the same formation, same rock. Right up here are all these scallops. This was once completely flat, but due to water constantly flowing when it was completely full, it was weathering and eroding at the rock, causing it to look like these scallops, or in my opinion, they look like more upside down sand dunes. We also have another drill hole. And then on this side, this big pile of rock and dirt, this was once a sinkhole that opened up in the last ice age. So this sinkhole was open, it was about a football field wide and 40 to 50 feet deep. Could hold up to 100,
Gallons?
no, it had, what?
Kgs?
No. There's the matching handrails.
Walk on the mat.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Did the humans take revenge over there?
Huh?
Did the men take revenge over there?
That is a story, better not real.
We didn't, and the formations are completely untouched, I promise. Watch your head, watch your step.
Yeah, that's in TV.
It's our fairy tale. Right here is going to be our professor. He painted all these paintings for us. These are animals we have found their remains for in the cave. Feel free to take a look. We have loss of light right there, but we have this one right up here.
This is look like horse.
It is a horse. It's an equus. All right, we're going to keep moving. So equus originated in North America, but they thrive more in Eurasia, much like the camel.
Very show your ones.
Camelops. So this camel is a little bit different than the camel we have today. The hump on its back is not cartilage, it's actually spinal bones on the thoracic vertebrae.
This is like elephant.
That's our Colombian mammoth.
Nobody, don't touch it.
Alright, right here, watch your head. We have fossils I'm able to see. Alright. Make sure you're not touching anything, please. Alright, feel free to take a look at the fossils. Watch your step and your head, please.
Like, is this fossils over here?
So that little showcase right there, those were the fossils.
Oh, but there's any fossils footsteps.
No footsteps, because all this little walkway was paved. So we built this walkway.
Or
Wow.
like, there's any footsteps over there.
No footsteps over here, promise.
Like there. I'm not asking for here.
No, there's no footsteps down there. No one was walking down there.
What is that?
When people were walking down there, it flooded a lot. So
Like, I'm asking about
we're
animals.
gonna stop right here. No animal footsteps.
How can I get put lights though?
Largest room here in the cave. It is home to one of our excavation. Don't touch that. This is home to one of our excavation sites. This excavation site was active from 1965 to 1970.
No, I will off it.
Take a video.
Let it grow.
Huh?
All right, we're gonna continue walking this way. All right, we're gonna pause right here.
Let's go inside like
Get to them, please. I have the color light in my pocket. I'll use it in just a minute. I'll use it in our background.
Yeah, this is cold. Right? In the surface, it's too hot. But here, it's...
Yeah, it's 72 degrees in here with 98% humidity, but up top it's 90 degrees with about 50% humidity right now. So
Yeah.
it's much cooler down here. They're stopping right here. Do not move any further.
Andy, you should just only hold this around.
Wow.
Wait, we want to wait over here, I think. Yeah, we want to wait over here.
Now this is stop.
No, no, you have to sit here.
We have to stop. Yeah, this is done.
Yeah, I think so.
Can we take one with you inside?
Okay. Alright, so for this part, make sure you're either sitting or standing very still. Phones, watches, and everything are off just for the short period of time. I want that total darkness. When I turn the lights off, please don't scream. If you scream, I will scream. The group behind us will scream. A lot of screaming and no ice cream. Alright, I'm turning the lights off.
If we don't scream, can we get the ice cream? No?
I don't have any ice cream, but there is ice cream on top. Alright, so don't touch anything.
She said to turn phones off as well?
Yeah, just phones off just for the short period of time. Make sure you're not moving around. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
That phone's
Hi,
off.
guys.
Alright, phones off and everything. Just for the
Please
short
turn your
period of
phone
time.
off.
Can you turn your phone off?
Turn your phones off, please.
Oh.
Alright, so this is that total darkness. But when I shine this light, you can see the glowing calcite. Wow.
Wait, what the?
Alright. Oh. Alright, right behind me is Jeff. He's our cave monster. He does like to eat misbehaved people. Y'all have been very well behaved so far. Please. Alright, so when I do this, I'm able to focus my light on him and he will glow.
What is that? Can we do
I'll do a little smiley face for y'all.
Please turn off your phones.
Little smiley face.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Alright, I'll be turning the lights back on. We cannot draw.
Can I try that?
No, I cannot. I'm so sorry. Nope, please don't touch my screen.
I need it.
Alright, so that was the total darkness. We got a little bit of the light up top because of the group behind us. Alright, so this room is called Lake of the Moon. It is called Lake of the Moon because of a crescent shape on the very far side of the room behind those columns. So it won't be on this side of the room, it's going to be on that other right side of the room behind those columns. So this room we're about 70 feet underground. It's not the deepest point this cave goes, but it's the deepest we will go. The deepest point in the cave is about 100 feet. Alright, so this does sadly conclude the tour. Feel free to take pictures and everything in this room. We'll be heading back up in just a minute or two. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask me. I'll be right over here. Yes.
Very bats.
I have not seen any
I
bats.
actually was gonna ask that. Yeah, where is bats at?
I haven't seen any today. The bats that we have here like to live in isolation. They're called tricolored bats. They're also very small, the second smallest species. It's really hit or miss whether they're in here
You
visible
can
or
take photos.
not. They do like the darker spaces, so they'll go towards like the hidden passage areas.
Yeah.
We had one last week, but it flew away, I guess. So
We were here, I think, and it was like 6 people, and we actually seen it.